how do you navigate the two in a way that serve you and not hurt you? How do you deal with discipline and distraction in your life?
Well, let me tell you, distraction is real. Let me tell you this. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I get easily distracted. Let's talk about the shiny object syndrome thingy.
Yeah.
Asher got that one, like, no doubt. So I'm not going to tell you that, it's easy for me to stay focused because I get easily distracted. And one of the reasons why I get easily distracted because I'm a very curious person. I'm always like, okay, how do you do that? What is that? Like, how do you... So I'm always thinking about that stuff. I'm going to tell you how distracted I get sometimes. I'm sitting on here, I'm like, man, I forget my headphone upstairs. I'm like, I'm going to go upstairs, go get my headphones. But while I'm going upstairs, I feel like I need to use the bathroom. So I went upstairs, I go use the bathroom, and I come back down, I'm like, damn, what did I go upstairs for? Oh, to get the headphones. So on my way to get the thing I need, I get distracted. So it happens a lot for me, but here's the thing. I recognize that in myself, so I decided that I'm going to focus on, when I say I'm going to do something, the thing is, I don't quit on the thing, because when it comes back to discipline, it's all about what is it that you're pursuing and what's going to take you off course, and you're going to quit because you got distracted. I'm going to go back and get the thing done. But I'm a very disciplined person, because people always say, Ash, how you get so much stuff done? Because I'm relentless, my friend. When I set my eyes on something, I'm going to get it. If I say that lady, I want that lady, if you take me 3 years to get her, I'm going to get her. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to take my time. I'm going to go after it little by little, right? But it's all about how persistent or consistent I am after the thing I'm working on. But yeah, I can get distracted very easy. I got a lot of stories in distraction. We can talk about it all day, Jess. But I still get a lot done.
Distraction is real for a lot of people. Don't misunderstand that you're not the only one that gets distracted and veered off course. Discipline leads to habit, consistency. Discipline gives direction, but discipline could also create burnout. Discipline sometimes lacks creativity. Discipline, when you're too rigid, you don't leave room for what if. You don't leave room for the possibility. Discipline can serve us for greatness. When you think about when you want to achieve success and any goals that you have set, discipline is required. You want to get to the end result of where you're going, you need to be disciplined of, yes, the shiny object is dangling in front of me and I want to go to it. It looks so pretty, so nice, but it's taking you away from your purpose. It's taking you away from what you want to achieve. You think about legends, and I'm going to use Kobe Bryant as an example. I love the Mamba mindset that he had, and he was disciplined. He set a goal. He decided what he needed to do. He woke up every day at 4 a.m. because he was disciplined enough to know what he wanted to achieve. In that discipline, he was able to achieve that greatness that he desired. But in that discipline, he also didn't leave room for the other things that mattered in his life. And when you become singularly focused on what it is that you want, what are you giving up to get there? And sometimes, yes, sacrifice is required for success. And we've had that part of our conversation in the past, but leaving room for fullness, I think, needs to have a space and room for also distractions, things that serve you. I mentioned that someone paid me for a day of coaching. And in that day of coaching, we got a lot of work done. But then there was a distraction and we're like, all right, let's do some self-care. Let's do some self-care in the middle of this business day. The distraction served us both well because we got to relax. The focus was no longer on what it was that we were working on, the business part. We got to let our guard down and allow room. The self-care impacts people in so many different ways, but it also allowed us to get even more focused and more disciplined on, we want more of this self-care in our life. We want more of this time to do the things that we enjoy, that we love, that refill our cup and energize us. Sometimes you need to be flexible enough to know that there are things that some people may see as a distraction that wasn't part of the plan today, but it served us well. And how do you find the balance of allowing in the things to distract you that help with your physical and mental well-being while also remaining disciplined to the things that you want? How do you find that balance?